Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer,
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
Running once more with Brooks. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
19, truck.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
70 ring, 18, Rodney, 18, 60 Bobcat, 65, Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Again, it's Brooks. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Okay, great.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it's second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hot quick right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready up.
First down from the 42.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos. 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, Daniels to the air. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Dalton. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And it's third down now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's got room to roam. He cuts it to the right, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14. Panthers nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Into traffic, complete! And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the gun on third down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
69, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 65, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 21. Panthers nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He gets with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Dalton. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun and give to Brooks. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion. To throw, here's Dalton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dalton now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 rings. Viking, 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium.
Ready,
so 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Dragons, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, we'll strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther 1st.
Dalton looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Dalton to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
21, Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
70, 65, Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Gives him holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Like come 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Daniels to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That tackle made by Princely Umeri-Ellen. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
70 Timberwolves, 60 70 Lions.
Here he goes. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Commanders ready for the punt. It's away. Not a great kick. Angling right towards the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On second down, it's Brooks. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on third. Fires right away, but incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, ready.
Daniels back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Touchdown, Washington.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28, Panthers 7. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he manages to find a little traction on that soak spiel as he fights forward for a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Final throw before the break. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Chooses to bring this one out.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
ready, go.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Warrior, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 35, Panthers 7. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Hand off here for Brooks. Breaks the tackle. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now Dalton. All in left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two,
breaks through and breaks away. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Panthers 14.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready, set.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go. Ready.
Daniels now. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 19 lock, 6 hawk, 70.
Throwing from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Come 19, 79, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Trap 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's Dalton. Complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds Davis complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Throwing here, Dalton. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
To throw, Daniels. Cut out left. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready. Buffalo 8, 65.
Daniels throwing on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. That's exactly what the defense just did.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Go! Come 19! 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And one intended for Jalen Lane. So that brings up second down.
Ready. Panther 11! Panther 11! Here we go, set!
Daniels is going to throw again. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
42. Panthers 14. Boswell set to
now Boswell on to send this away. Begets with a return here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get wins of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Dalton.
First down, Carolina.
Set up the screen. Brooks. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He put everything he had into this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Ready? At the 60. At the 60.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Panthers trying to do some window dressing. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Brooks. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chris Boswell set to
now Boswell on to send this away. He gets with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
46-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Going with Brooks on the ground. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take up.
One final shot here. Pass caught by Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.